Luke, well played. I know any victory's pleasing, but was the manner of that victory especially pleasing today?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you never really expect to bowl a side out so cheaply in this format, but I think credit to all the bowlers. We stuck to our aggressive lines of lengths early. We looked to take wickets, and I think catches behind the wicket were outstanding as well. So I think as a unit, we performed really well.
And quite a long opening spell for you in the end, sort of all your overs
as long
in one
as you
go.
can get, wasn't it?
Was that always the plan today, or?
No, not really. You don't really set out for that, but I think if you continue to take wickets, you want to try and restrict them as quickly as you can. So, I had a few conversations with Triggs throughout whether they should hold or keep going, and it was just that I just seemed to keep picking up wickets. So it was one of them things really. You just bowl through, and also with Brett Hutton and Dane Patterson as well. We had enough overs at the end if we need to catch up some death overs, so we had options available, but the 10 straight through seemed to be the right thing to do.
Yeah, and you mentioned Brett and Dane. I know bowling is always a partnership game, so how important were they at the other end whilst you were going through that 10 over spell?
Well, I mean, Brett any other day he could have had 4 or 5 himself. He beat the bat a lot, he bowled consistently in the right area, and then Dane, who came on, got his rewards quickly. I mean, he picked up 3 wickets and bowled really, really well. He bowled quite quickly as well, so but credit to the lads behind the stumps as well. I think they caught the ball really well, and it was just a great performance of the ball. And then obviously with the bat, the lads came out and put on a good partnership with Trigo and Slater, and that was finished off well by Lyndon James and Matthew Montgomery at the end there.
Yeah, and you talk about the guys behind the stumps with Shadendorf keeping wicket and Montgomery in that slip cordon as well today. It's quite a new look slip cordon. What's your role really in terms of helping those younger players through now? Do you see yourself as someone who's got that sort of position to offer advice as well?
I think, yeah, I mean, I don't try to say too much to the younger lads. I mean, they're good cricketers, they understand the game. If there's something I feel like I need to say to them, I'll try and help them out. But, they're in a good place now. Our younger lads have come through the system. They've been coached well, and they're taking their opportunities. So sometimes it's best to just let them play and work it out for themselves. I think sometimes you can be your own best coach, really, and that's really by giving opportunities to play the game. And credit to all of them, really. They've performed well through this comp so far. Lyndon got a 5 at Edgbaston, Joey Everson 3 for, Liam Patterson-White as well. So yeah, it's great to see them all performing.
We're already approaching halfway, I think, in the group stage. It's quite a quick campaign. What's your impression been of how the side have gone so far?
Yeah, really happy. I mean, it's a great environment to be in. Obviously, we're having a good season all round, really, in all 3 formats. But it's very different. We lost a lot of lads to the 100, so it's different. It's sort of a different change room. There's a lot of younger lads, like you said, and I can only credit them really for coming in and being ready to take their opportunity. So I think, as a team, we're really happy with where we're sat at the minute, and we must continue to try and strive to be better, really, and try and improve on what we've built already.
And after a couple of years with hardly any spectators around, and a couple of years since we were here at Welbeck, what's it been like to perform in front of this kind of intimate outground crowd today?
Yeah, I love coming to Welbeck. It's a great feel when you come here. It's nice when the crowd are close to the game. It's a bit of a different vibe. So anytime you play at the outgrounds, it's nice, and yeah, we're really grateful for their support.